and then you go about your day. You don't drink coffee, you don't smoke cigarettes, you don't eat sugar. In fact, you don't really eat anything. You eat something, eat plain, some protein, vegetables, whatever. It's not, you're not supposed to derive pleasure from, the point of this is you should not derive pleasure from any cheap sources, right? And I'm only saying if you do this for one day, but this is a hard fast. This is a hard reset. One day. I mean nothing. Literally nothing. And all you can do in that day is work. And of course, be healthy. You can do your steps, you can go to the gym, you can spend time with family, speak to your family, physically visit them. And what you'll realize after that one day, it's not about, even though genuinely just one day will actually break many of your bad habits, which is crazy because if you have a daily habit of doing something, cutting it for one day, do it. And trust me, you will not want to open, at the end of that day, you will, not the day, because you should not open it. The next morning, you will not even want to open that drawer to look at your phone. You're like, fuck me, this was the best day of my life. Because what you realize is you have so much fucking time when you are not distracted by bullshit. Think of something simple, right? The only media you should consume is written books, so reading, and lessons in here. That would be how I would do it. Okay? Because you know the lessons are beneficial to you. You know that reading a book is good. It's the old school way of turning your brain off. Instead of mindlessly scrolling on TikTok, you read a book which actually teaches you something. You learn something about the world. Good. You become a better person. There's a reason why Mark Zuckerberg and all those, they all ban their kids from using social media. The elites don't allow their kids to use social media. Even though they fucking invented it. That tells you something. What you'll realize though is you've so much time. So then when you go back to having your phone and having your coffee available and having your cigarettes, you'll be like, wait a minute, no. I'm not using that cheap dopamine. If I want to have a coffee, I'm going to earn it. If I want to check my phone, I'm going to do it once a day, twice a day, whatever. Set a time for it. Because what you'll realize is, however many videos you've watched, let's say your record, the most lessons you've watched, the most hours of real world content you've watched in a day is 3. Do your dopamine fast. I guarantee you'll watch 10 hours of real world trading content or any of the other campuses. Valuable, actionable steps, content that is designed to make your life better. Because that is on your allowed list. Things that make you better are absolutely allowed. The real world is allowed. You're allowed to come in and learn, ask questions, get better at trading, get better at life. Because in reality, keep it simple. What is more likely to make you a millionaire? Scrolling on TikTok or watching all the lessons and applying them from the real world? It's not even, there's not even a competition. There's not even a question to be had. You all know this, yet you spend many minutes and hours on IG, Snapchat, YouTube, or TikTok, right? Or Facebook if you're a proper boomer. You know this. I know this. I had fallen into a trap a few weeks back of watching educational, air quotes, stuff on YouTube about other things like history and things I'm interested in. And sure, I was learning, but I was like, no, it's just entertainment. Even if you want to learn about a topic, any topic you could ever want to learn is taught in here. And it's taught in order. And you can actually speak to the person who made it. And that person, the prof, can give you real world feedback on it. Right? There's loads of trading information on YouTube, but it's not in any order. It's not designed to help you. It doesn't give you feedback, and the algorithm is designed to just trick you into coming back to watch more and more and more and more. Cut that out. You literally don't fucking need it. David deleting all the Matrix apps right now. Good man. Joel deleted TikTok. Good. Wasn't really using it, but now it's gone. Perfect example. Most of us have apps lying around that we don't even use. Do you know what? The longer that stays on your phone, the more likely. This is, again, basic logic. Statistically, if you leave that app on your phone, you are more likely to someday fall back into the rabbit hole. If you delete that app from your phone, the rabbit hole disappears. You can't fall into it. Right? Biggest flex. Haven't used an alarm in years. That's the goal. Exactly, Staggy. And if you here's another hack. If you need to get up for a specific time, and of course you don't want to fall asleep with no alarm, get a natural light alarm. You might know what these are. If you go on Amazon, they're fucking super cheap. It's an alarm that you set that doesn't wake you up with an alarm clock noise. 10 minutes before the time you set it for, it beams out natural, like, it's obviously not real natural light, but it's light. It lights up, and the light naturally wakes you up, because that's how humans wake. We wake whenever light wakes us. You don't want to be woken all of a sudden by an alarm. Wake up naturally. That will change your life. Get one of those. Natural light alarm. Nick deleted YouTube. Good man. Six-pack check is on a high protein diet, no sugar only from honey and fruit. Yes, and after the gym. Earn your honey and fruit. After you train, you need to replenish your glycogen stores if you train hard especially. Save your fruit and carbs for then. Or have carbs a few hours before you go to bed. Carbs are good in the evening. Carbs help you sleep. Don't have them right before you sleep, but have them at your last meal. You don't need carbs first thing in the morning. It's the worst thing you could do. Protein only first thing in the morning. Beef sardines. Beef sardines. Aren't sardines fish? Cold shower, very good to build stress level. I do sauna and cold shower once. Well, I try to do it more, but once a week at least. This speech will change many lives here. I hope so. That's what I'm here to do. Yes, just pulling up, Slytoshi says, just pulling up how much time used on your social apps and your phone settings should blow your mind. Absolutely. If you have any app on your phone that you spend more time on than the real world, you are doing it wrong. I want you to total up, go now and look on your phone at the app usage. Total up IG, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram. Right? Total up how much of each of them. Put them all together for a week. And then think, that X amount of hours I could have spent in the real world getting better. Or I could have given my precious, valuable attention, my literal life force, the only thing I have in this world, which is time, and I've given it to Mark Zuckerberg. I've given it to the Chinese fucking whoever runs TikTok. To the Chinese government, I guess. Joel reminds me of the first Tate speech on the Ed Ross where he blew up even more. You have no excuse not to conquer the world. True. Find your world and conquer it. Whatever that means to you, I've given you the most actionable step you could have to start that. If you want to do something in a year, you have 52 opportunities to do it. Break it into weeks. Have each week's target, each week's goal, get you closer to the yearly goal, and you literally cannot lose. Deleted YouTube. Troy's blocking YouTube website right now. That maybe wait till the end of the stream. You might have to watch these lives on replay. How come you don't do the live on HU platform? Very, very soon is all I can say. Very, very soon. Lots of TikTok deleted. Love to see that. Cut all loser friends and toxic girlfriend. Yeah. Keep your circle small. Yes. One day, not going to be able to watch the stream. Deleting YouTube right now. Protect your energy. You can, but this is the other thing too. You can delete the YouTube app. It's the app that sucks you in. You can still click on the link and watch this. You don't have to be logged in, at least I don't think. You can just watch it. You have the link, you can watch it. The main thing with YouTube is to not have the app and to not be logged in, because it's when you're logged in that it knows everything about you. It pings stuff to you with your algorithm and throws you into a fucking spiral, rabbit hole. It's designed to steal your energy. I did dopamine fast for a week. Literally didn't use my phone for a week. Only consumed the real world content. Wow. Yeah, that's huge. A week. I hacked my brain, and when I said to my... That was Hamza, sorry, by the way. I hacked my brain, and when I said to my brain I want to wake up at 8:30, yeah. I... No idea how to say your name, sorry. Your username, anyway. This takes a little bit of getting used to, but if you remember, if any of you are old enough to remember what life was like before mobile phones, I am, you'll know that whenever you needed to be up, you just got up. I never had an alarm clock, like an old school alarm clock. I just got up. Every morning that I had to go to school, I just woke up. Right? I literally just woke up. Because your body knows when to wake up. You can, like the student says, with the weird name, you can literally just command yourself to wake up at 8:30, and you will wake up at 8:30. Try it. Might not happen if you've always used alarms. You're going to have to reset a little bit. It might take you a few days. Your body needs to adapt. But you will just wake up when you're supposed to. Six-pack check fasts. I used to fast. I find it much better now that I don't fast, but I only eat protein in the morning. I find my body composition is better, more muscle, I'm stronger by not starving myself in the morning. But yeah, definitely no carbs until after I've trained, and no heavy carb meal until the evening. I find that I'm not using social media at all, using some of them for work. YouTube I'm deleting now. Most time consuming thing in my life. Yes, same with me. I haven't used... A lot of people don't class YouTube as social media. That's the really tricky thing. And neither... Like, I was like, yeah... Because I used to always watch educational stuff on YouTube. It's still social media. It's still stealing your life force. 100%. 100%. It's easy. I cut out IG, deleted it ages ago. Facebook haven't used in years. TikTok, I have no interest in. I haven't used any of that shit. It never really... It didn't interest me. I used to use IG, but I just got rid of it. But YouTube was the one. And it was hours a day. Hours a day. Probably 2-3 hours a day. Watching something educational, but then maybe watching something entertaining, No, it's a trap. Oves says, thanks for the live. You're welcome. Any ideas how to fall asleep quickly? You should fall asleep just like that. Your head should hit the pillow and you fall asleep. What I have found for sleeping is that your brain should be empty by the time you go to sleep. As in, you can't think straight. I work or I stay up or whatever until I'm sitting at my desk and my brain doesn't work, right? A good example would be if it would normally take me 30 seconds to respond to a message, like say quite a detailed message, and it takes me 2 or 3 minutes, and I realize I haven't been able to respond in the way I want, I know I'm ready for bed at night. Because my brain is literally shutting off. If you get to that point, if you work yourself into submission, you will just fall asleep as soon as you hit the pillow. Another good way is to read. A real book, not a fucking Kindle, not a phone. Stop giving Jeff Bezos your fucking life energy. Now, I have books on my phone. They're useful for when you're traveling on an airplane, etc. But have real books. And ideally, the book should be fiction. Because if you read like a very factual book, it can sort of stimulate your brain. But if you read fiction, a story, it will send you straight to sleep. And maybe have it as some kind of book that, it's relatively interesting, but it should also be something that you're not super interested in. Because that you start reading and you'll be like, fuck this. Try it, you'd be surprised. Do you not remember when you were a kid reading bedtime stories, right? It's hardwired in us as humans. Reading a bedtime story makes you fall asleep. That was programming from your childhood. I'm sure pretty much everyone here did that. Most people did. I certainly did. And if I read in bed, I fucking fall asleep. But I never need to because I'm always ready to sleep when I go to bed. Why don't you stream on Rumble? Just why don't I stream anywhere? I don't stream here. Does that make sense? I'm literally on here for the hour, and as soon as it's over, it's deleted, and I upload the video. So it doesn't matter. YouTube's easy. It's friction free. I've never literally ever used Rumble to stream, and soon I won't need any of that. It will just be directly on the real world. Jimmy likes fasting. Never use TikTok, never will. The Real World app doesn't work on my phone, says Din or Dean. Uh, it works for everyone else. So unless you've got like a fucking Motorola Razr, or a Nokia 3310. I don't know. I'm aging myself there. I don't know, bro. Try updating the app. Make sure you've got the latest version. Try refreshing the app. And if that doesn't work, delete it. Reinstall it. Try that. But it should work on your phone because it works for everyone else. Yeah. I use Brain Clock and that works so good. I found you have to convince your mind how important that time for you, and you have no choice. Use it every day at 5:30 a.m. to pray. Very nice. Very positive. Positive feedback loop you're putting yourself into there. Slytoshi says, my wife was spending 24 hours a week. One day gone. Fucking hell, man. Imagine losing an entire week of your life. You're losing 1/7 of your life. To fucking Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg. Oh, that's another one too. I don't watch any of this bullshit, so I didn't even think of it. Fucking Netflix, get rid of that shit. Amazon Prime, get rid of it. Any streaming service, get rid of it. Why the fuck are you habitually watching entertainment? Bullshit. Complete bullshit. I watch movies. Me and the boys watch a movie sometimes even twice or 3 times a week. After we've grinded all day and it's literally 10 p.m. and I'm at that point where the brain has stopped working, I'll go throw on a bullshit movie. I'll just stream it online and I'll watch it. I'll probably fall asleep. Nothing wrong with throwing on a movie. Do not have a subscription to fucking Netflix, right? Do not have a subscription to Amazon Prime. Because it's just going to put you into the trap. You're going to go, oh, I have the Netflix subscription. I should use it. No. Why would real world students use platforms that ban top G anyways? Unless, of course, to shill them or if you're marketing for financial gain. Sure. Good point. That's about 3.5 hours per day. Yeah, that's rough, isn't it? Prof, please tell me more about your or sleep and hours routine to be more productive. I sleep like a baby every night. I sleep 6.5 hours last night. Generally, though, I'll sleep 7 or 8. If I get a chance, I could sleep